Skies are crying, I am watching, catching teardrops in my hands. Only silence as it's ending, like we never had a chance. Do you have to make me feel like there's nothing left of me? You can take everything I have.
It was a Sunday morning, going to church in January of 2010. Well, everything was good, a little bit of black ice, but traffic wasn't heavy, and it was pretty good. But at one point, this guy tried to merge into my lane without signaling, and I must have been in his blind spot. Like, he was not going to stop, he was just going to hit me. So I slammed on my brakes and completely lost control of the car. I started fishtailing. I was trying to keep, to the side where there weren't any cars. And eventually my car clipped the median. We spun around a few times, and then we flipped once, then again, and then we just landed upside down. It's not even like I could cry or be mad. It was just kind of like I was in a trance. Didn't know how to deal with it at first. Dealing with it, like the immediate stuff was just the immediate stuff, logistical and like get the car away and everything. But the hard part was just getting back to normal. And after a shock like that, it's like you think of all the things that could have gone wrong, like how are you still alive? There were days that I just did not want to get out of bed. I just didn't want to interact. I didn't want to go to class. It was just, I can't even describe that feeling. So just, the emotional and like mental, like what ifs and everything like that have an effect on you. And it might not be, physical pain, but it's a lot of emotional and psychological turmoil. I mean, I wasn't sleeping. I was afraid to go to sleep because I'd have nightmares. I'd wake up in cold sweat and just like screaming. I just kind of like fell into this depression. Then I started seeing a counselor. I saw her a few times. Well, the first time that I saw her, she automatically, diagnosed me as having post-traumatic stress disorder. We continued the visits, I think, for about 3 months. And, I had ups and downs. I didn't tell my dad that I was seeing, a counselor that was dealing with psychological issues, and I needed help. Healing, coming back from a traumatic experience like that, you can't say it's like, oh, here's some drugs, you'll be fine. I still don't trust people on the highway. I don't trust driving at all. healing from an accident like that, it's not just the physical injuries, it's the psychological, the emotional impact, you know, that it has on you. And counseling helped with that, you know, and time is really the only thing, you know. The nightmares and talking to someone, realizing that there's more to life, and it's, you know, yes, it could have been worse, but you can't keep thinking about that. You have to move forward. So just having that positive support is another way of healing. It's just, it matters so much, you know, praying about it. I'm Romanian Orthodox, and that's what we do. We pray about everything. In my culture, it's a sign of weakness to ask for help. And I never wanted to. That's why it took me, you know, 10 months and my advisor taking me to the counseling center to even accept that sort of help. But, you know, after a few visits, it was obvious that that's really what makes you stronger. It gives you hope. It makes you want to
You can take everything I have. You can break everything I am. Like I'm made of glass, like I'm made of paper. Go on and try to tear me down. I will be rising from the ground like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper. Go run, 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 I'm gonna stay right here, watch you disappear. Yeah, go run, 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 yeah, it's a long way down, but I'm closer to the clouds right here. You can take everything I have. You can break everything.